Harvest.
Good afternoon, listeners. This is Iman Nouad from Ifriqiya FM Waves, and here is your latest harvest from across Africa. Algeria welcomes the groundbreaking decision in which the European Court of Justice confirms that the EU-Morocco trade agreements made without the consent of the Sahrawi people are illegal, calling it a reaffirmation of the United Nations stance on the rights of the non-autonomous territories to control their resources. The Polisario Front representing the Sahrawi people hailed this ruling as a crucial milestone in their right for self-determination. This decision is a historic victory for the Polisario Front, furthering their fight for self-determination in Western Sahara. In Tunisia, over 9.7 million citizens are preparing to cast their votes in the upcoming elections. As the nation enters its election silence period, Tunisians abroad are already voting. The elections are seen as pivotal for the country's future, determining its leadership for the next 5 years. Mauritius is gearing up for legislative election on November 10th following the dissolution of its parliament. This political transition comes at a critical time for the country as voters are expected to choose leaders who will guide the nation through the next 5 years. Good news for motorists in South Africa. Petrol prices have dropped for the 5th consecutive month. This price decrease is driven by stronger and lower price of oil globally, offering some relief to consumers amid the country's economic challenges. In a boost to global health efforts, the World Health Organization has approved the first PCR test for diagnosing Mpox. This is expected to improve the global response to the disease, particularly in regions such as the Democratic Republic of Congo, where vaccinations have just started. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, battling the severe cholera outbreak, which has claimed over 360 lives so far this year in 32 states besides Lagos, the country's Ministry of Health is working with international partners to curb the spread of this disease, which has been exacerbated by flooding and inadequate sanitation in many regions. Health officials are urging citizens to remain vigilant and follow safety measures. Severe flooding across 16 countries in West and Central Africa has affected over 5 million people. Chad, Niger, and Nigeria are among the worst-hit nations. Thousands have been displaced, and widespread damage to homes, schools, and healthcare facilities has raised concerns about the food security and shelter. Talking about the geomagnetic powerful storm will hit South Africa this weekend, disturbing the communication and navigation system. South Africa's National Space Agency SANSA warned that the flare, which originated from Sampot 3842, caused radio blackout across parts of Africa. The storm is expected to continue through the weekend, and while rare glimpses of southern lights were spotted earlier this year, chances of seeing them again remain slim against this time around. That sums up our news for now, and in less than an hour, don't forget to hear the French Roundup with Yunus Jama. Thank you for your attention to this harvest. Stay tuned for more updates and detailed report throughout the day with Ifriqiya FM, the voice of Africa.